Hi, so it's so sweet. It's been 2 days almost, and yeah, here we are yet again. And even though I forgot which bot we had last time, this is the second update since the game was released that I came across. Yeah, I did pre-order the game. This is the second, I think. The second update, if not the third. It's been a few days and I'm back into art. I have to get into productive work, which we are going to take it to the next level as well. Not only resume streaming, especially that we had a few hardware limitations, but still we won't upgrade to maximum. So we keep our development on average, which is our way of keeping expenses as low as possible, because talent is what matters after all. So it has to be something that average people have access to. Otherwise, it's just like any other company. If you can afford it, you can do it. So we are doing this at the very edge of the lowest cost, average at maximum, and we'll keep developing and learning, and hopefully we'll get to maximum of 3D design. Hopefully we'll leave nothing without doing, and I think the complex phase that we'll get to in the future is going to be animating by capturing real movement in real time. But that would be very development companies like, but we still would do it for art as well, for science reasons, scientific researches, and developing our own solutions. That's the plan, that's one of the plans, and we have to express 3D and get the very advance of 3D design. And I think the industry already concluded there's nothing the human eye can comprehend today's science haven't got to. So what might be different is the way that art is made or expressed or presented, new ways. But even tens of years ago, the scientific industry already got to the maximum of human comprehension of visuals on computers. What lasted after was how to make it commercial, and everything we see about 3D is very related to commercial uses, so that the normal person can afford, because in the 90s, even today, to get to the maximum results, you need maybe 100 computers, and sometimes more, and it can be less with a few numbers. And yeah, you can imagine one frame being rendered by 170 computers, for example. That happened in many leading 3D design projects. But the hardware is getting better, and of course there's no comparison to the 90s. But still, even today, even in the future, it's going to be supercomputers for development, no matter how small they'll get. And as complex as they get is just as far as we can comprehend as humans. Otherwise, we not see any difference anymore. And yeah, that concludes industry from the realism side, I guess. But innovation never stops, and new ideas, as well the ways that things are presented, there's no way to imagine them. So this is supposed to be an Elden Ring stream, but this is an intro for art. I miss streaming out. I haven't streamed out in months, and I think we're ready to be back. Hopefully this month, and hopefully we'll make the leap compared to before. And there's one thing I didn't do on stream, which I'm delaying for financial reasons, is retopology. Maybe in the 90s as well. I'd say the 90s again. Retopology was a very complex science. It's part of mathematics, but it was a very complex thing to do because at that time the tools we have today weren't developed. They used a very hard surface modeling techniques and very limited hardware that isn't as sensitive as today. And retopology at that time was something really advanced in the industry, in this science, and still until today, many companies try to fight this, and they try to make, especially for living creatures, especially for humans, because when it gets to the face of the human, your impressions are very dependent on correct topology. If you have incorrect topology, the motion will not be human. It will look anything dull, or like puppets, and so. So normally animals, they don't quite focus, because most of the time to the human mind, a horse is just a horse. If there's a stable of horses, you would not see. You would not quite notice the difference between the faces of horses, and that's the case with most animals, unless they are from different kinds. So that's why in retopologizing animals is not quite complex, even though it does. If the camera is very close, it does need sophisticated topology, but not as much as humans. And many companies even try to skip this thing. The characters they design just to move their faces, or they have very limited movement. Now, what differs the industry, it's either movies or games. In the games, the way it works is different. In the movies, they just bring the supercomputers, they render the image one time, and they record it, and it becomes an MP4, or any extension of movies. It just becomes a scene of a movie, and any USB can handle that amount, and they just add them up to their montage until they make the initial result of the movie. That's after it's recorded, everything is approved. There's no need to re-render when they come to editing. They just any montage would do it. Any director can choose scenes. But in the case of games, it's slightly different, because one thing, games need a lot of programming compared to movies, as they are already pre-programmed. The other thing, the 3D art in games, they need to be rendered in real time, and that's where it comes to saying how many frames per second. Now that does apply to movies, but in video games we mean how many frames getting rendered per second, and not just displayed. And that requires a lot of computer capabilities. So that's why when we compare from the 90s to this day, when we compare the graphics of games compared to the movies we see, even though they are developed very similar ways, games seem to have a more cartoonic or less realism and very geometrical shapes compared to the perfection of most sophisticated movies. Some movies do intend to make it slightly semi-realism, but there's a huge difference between the two. So the render of the movie is one time, and that's it. It gets recorded. But in the games, the console itself or the computer you're using, the PC, has to keep rendering all the time. That's why they have to bring down the graphics to the lowest the computer can handle. And maybe that's something, this point where PC gamers start to understand the idea, but for developers or people, normal people, they just don't know this. Designers, even though these designs can make as good as movies, even for games, but there's no commercial machine that can be quite afforded for the average people, and that's where they target. The game designers do not care about wealthy people. They want to sell their games to everyone, and everyone has to afford these consoles. They target the middle class, the average people, and for that reason they sacrifice some of the quality for the experience. And of course, if you check the 90s movies, if you want one, then the 90s games, you see how limited the graphics were, and despite that, those designers just decided to release them. And at that time, yeah, the most affordable consoles that was what they could get to. So no one, even today, no one is going to buy a supercomputer to play a game as a normal person. So it has to be on this side, on the commercial side, but for developers, even for developers and artists, I mean, in particular, when they get into 3D development, they have to keep a similar rhythm to average, because that's what they target. When they make a movie, either it's a short or a complete movie, or even a series, whatever it is, they care that the average people, all people, will see the movie. They don't care only a few people would see them. And it's that way. So I'm really praying games won't take long until they render just like the movies we see. I think that won't be far, at maximum 10 years. If the industry still develops on the same rate, it's a very fast developing industry, but they might intend to delay that just to keep some of the best for later. But if they want, they can very soon. In a matter of years, we'll just see flawless graphics. And of course, there'll still be a huge deal of innovation for those who want to make more cartoonic or less perfect graphics. It's just that will just depends on your company's budget after that, and what you want to do. At the end, all of them have to be based on concept art. It's the idea, which is the idea. And I think that's enough for today. Hopefully we'll be making really good things in the industry. At least we'll make tutorials. And I haven't started yet. I don't consider that I've started, even though I've developed the first models. I think the real start is going to be in the future, and if things work as planned, as intended, hopefully we'll make a very long important content, and we'll document everything, all the important things for other people to learn. And so let's continue this game. I remember when I stopped here, it was about the final flame. If you see those stairs, there's 8 flames. 7 of them are lit and 1 is not. And we're searching for the final one, so we can activate this boss and fight him. So let's do that. If we don't find that, we'll head to the... We'll head to Google, just like we always do in our searching. So yeah, let's start. I'll have to trim the part I was saying the intro. I think that's a good intro for that channel. So I'll have to detach that from the game and keep it an audio file and add it to any other game YouTube video I make in the future. But I'm not quite into montaging, even though I fully understand how it works. The time I would spend montaging I do with creating actual art and 3D designs. So for the time being, and I think it's going to be for a while, I don't think I'll get involved in montage, except for the math and programming channels, which I have to do them myself. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't checked the sound. Normally I check each previous stream. I'm really hoping the quality is the best it can be, because there's no reason for it not to be. That's the final flame we have to light. We have to lighten. Oh, I thought that was a boss when I saw my own health bar. Oh, my character is getting thinner, heavier in movement. The dodge is very difficult. What did I do? There you go. Oh, that's very ineffective. Oh, I have this. I can throw the ball. It's quite the opposite, isn't it? There you go. That's interesting behavior of a deer. I've never seen any creature of that kind does that. Maybe it's a real behavior, not only the game is making it up, but why would they make that behavior is the question. So where's the flame? I almost forgot. Oh, that's quite fancy. Oh, I like this one. It's not bad, even though I don't like the color. Oh, the funny thing I wanted to use as I was this one. We can be, so if we want, And it doesn't look bad actually, I thought it would look worse. But how strong are they? They're kinda weak. They can distract magic though. Oh, we are dying, aren't we? Who did that? We have to level up, I guess, if we want to move more easily. Because I prefer very light weight character. Not even a few. So what places were we running away from? Where's the final flame? Oh, there's only one. That's easy to deal with. Where is the final flame? These two are lit. I don't see any other one. You have nothing to do in here anymore? Hey bud. Easy, wasn't it? Compared to the past where we used to run away from them. Aren't they? I see a place there. That place should be accessible. That's quite sad. I have an idea. Let's actually stick to this site of grace. Do you do lobsters? Not today. We are going to reset. And why is there a summon sign if we can't use it? Where's the boss? With us multiple and only one boss. There's more than the bosses. That one is lit. This guy can shoot very powerful arrows. Are those grounds we can walk on? Where's the unlit? Oh, there it is! How did we not see this one? Now we know what they are used for. Oh, that's way too far. We solved it. Oh, that guy doesn't have an arrow. So, it won't matter. Awesome. Now the boss awakens. somewhere in Haunt remains. Hopefully that will grant us access to other areas in this place. Is this related? Hopefully it won't take us back where we came from. Oh, it does. We wanted to be here anyway. How powerful is this boss? We don't have much to lose, that's good news. Where's the... there it is, Site of Grace. And yeah, that is what it should be called. We can't level up, we have nothing else. Just there and get in. And that is the boss. Hollow Home Grounds. The boss is activated. Interestingly. Let's speak to him. Wake up, we have a fight to attend to. Oh my god. Where are we? Teleported. That is a new area. I don't think it's an easy boss. I like the environment of this boss, it looks very nice. Ancestor Spirit. We can't summon the horse. It's a deer. That's quite romantic. Really beautiful. But yeah, it's a corpse. You can see. And it has very beautiful flames, by the way. It's killing my guys. The way it walks on air. It's very beautiful, isn't it? If he lands near me, he's gonna die. He's gonna get hurt. Which I think he doesn't plan to. Don't waste our time. It's not quite a difficult boss. It's fair. It's a fair difficulty. I miss my friends, my soldiers. One more! One more! There you go. I'm most excited for the ruins. Okay, we didn't get much. I'm quite uninterested in that offering. That's a beautiful environment, by the way. Is it completely empty? Leads to nowhere else, I can see. Yeah, a good place for screenshots. Background. If you are interested in photo mode and games. Otherwise we have to go. Oh, it's a trap, kind of a trap. That is interesting. We are underwater. Even in the underwater. We are more underwater. It's not a monster, it's a beautiful creature. Just, this one is wicked. It's kind of fairy. Fairy tales, like. Well done. I feel like the Hulk when I dodge. It's kinda dodging with a truck. With this armor, we have to upgrade. Oh, there we are granted access out of here. Quite sad we have to go back. It doesn't lead to the next area. Is that why do you have that still aflame? It looks beautiful. We don't have it any other way, but what happens if we repeat? Please don't tell me we'll have to defeat this boss once more. Is it endless? It's not. It grants access to this area. Maybe there's a secret. Maybe there's a secret to it that can lead us. Maybe we have to Google. Maybe there's nothing. It is like a dream. It's a complete race, I guess, isn't it? It's indistinguishable. It's very clear. Yeah, this game, because it's open world, it introduces more loneliness and more emptiness than ever before. And that error happens with 99% of the companies. Unless it's a very beautiful, far more beautiful than this place. And who would have guessed? Thanks, dear fairy tale guy. The lights have changed, haven't they? Let's call summon the horse. The horse I sadly cannot change. Now this guy is lit. Does that grant us access anywhere else? That boss is defeated. Please. This beautiful area can be just this small, this limited. Stop attacking my horse. Does that take up? That is quite the leap. I did place that one. That must be from the real world, from the actual map, the surface, as we are underground. Why isn't that a place we can get to? Why isn't that a place we can reach out to as well? That's a very brutal way to die. Haven't I defeated you? Horse. Did that make any change in the world of this game? And there we go. Oh, we're already on that. It's quite sad. It's just something that we retrieve, not something we, not a new thing. Why is there an enemy if we cannot get there? And even that place is more interesting. There's something we're missing. We did all the flames. We've lit all of them. Again, we died. We die. This time it's placed in a very difficult area compared to last time. We'll head there again. Once more. And it looks very beautiful being here. I don't think we need to change that. I'm not gonna change that. Yet we have to make sure we don't die twice. We are dying. Oh, we didn't die. Not even a testament. A very interesting boss, but the rewards do not match the sophisticated concept of this boss. Where's our... They're just gone. Where are they? Where's our ruins? Oh, there they are. We can be very barbaric if we lose our money. Not again! Oh my god. I made the same jump. Dear God. Oh, we are fine. Now, this leads to nowhere, to us. You can see. That will just take us back up there. We have to find the other way. That can't be for nothing. Those areas, those places. Wow. I thought, I guess you just stopped your death. How do we get up there? That one has a... Oh, that one has spirits. Sweet. Oh, that's quite fancy. Even though it's scary. Let's actually get back up there. Maybe now we have access to a place we've never had access to before. Where's that? I guess it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. Dwelling hours. That is accurate. Yeah. Oh, that did miss. You cannot catch spirits, I guess. Now, I do expect to be on that side, not here. How do we get there? That feels very stupid. Especially if there was a way intended in the game. I hope we can find it, because otherwise we'll have to leave it for another stream where we look up all the secrets, which I feel like I'm deferring everything to one stream for doing one thing. What should we do? Should we just complete the bosses to get to the snow area? This boss is dead. There's no other area. Could that entire edge be accessed from somewhere else from the world? Maybe it's not meant to be accessed from here. Maybe it's from the snow area down to there. Maybe from here somewhere. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. What was the best movie you've watched recently? What is it? I feel like I haven't watched a good movie in quite a while. Could it be because of the 2 years of COVID that affected the world, not just the industry? that looked like something to collect. But anyway, I did watch series. I don't think they always feel like you're watching a movie. Even though they are more extended, they have their cons as much as they have their pros. But yeah, doing it the classic way, movies. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. Maybe a few years forward. And then the series will revive just like it used to be before COVID. But yeah, it seems to be it. Before I decide to proceed with anything, because I'm sure there's a boss, I never thought I'd die. There's actually two areas, not one area. One of them is inside one of those caves we get teleported to via the trap chest box. One of the chest boxes sent us there, and we just left the area. I think that area had a boss. We didn't even see the area itself. I think we should head there next, and then we'll continue with the list. I'm sure there's a boss there. And yeah, until we reach out to the current location, which is the snow part of the world. We won't much, so doesn't really matter. We kill them. There's two areas, as I said. One of them, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, one of them is that town. Even though it's a small town, and again, we need another stream for soften the buzzers and unlocking the doors. Those cursed doors. Each one has its own riddle buzzer to it. So I think that's why that area we haven't got to yet. So maybe I'll leave that later. And we don't even need the lift. That area, if I remember, it's somewhere here. One of these tunnels. I guess it's this one. That one doesn't work. It could be because I activated it already, but I don't think I've been to the boss of this area at all. So I guess it's just when I was leaving. It's activated and not used, I guess. I hate arrows. Yeah, it was this area, wasn't it? We've been sent to this area so many times by that chest box at the beginning of the game when we had no power. That had a very strong light around. It was a waste to turn off the light. I hate doing so. Oh my god, who's that? Oh, it's one of those centipedes. That insect. You can't really tell. It's so many things. And yeah, we are prepared to... Yeah, I guess it was this box. Yeah, we are now prepared to take them all down. If something I could appreciate in a game. I remember when I was a kid, the first thing I would test in a new game is if the character jumps once or twice. If the character is able to make 2 jumps, double jumps, or triple, that would be really awesome. I guess it's some psychological reason. Maybe because especially older games depended a lot on parkour skills than fights. That's really deadly, even now. And yeah, I think I'm gonna use... Oh, we have to guard. God. What an interesting creature. I don't need that item, it's not worth it. We can go up there. We can choose to go down there. I had to take off these lights, but something we have to do. That's one boss. There's not access from here. Okay, I think I see why. Is that the only place? Why can't we get on those? I guess that's on bottom before getting to the boss. I'm really nervous we could lose 21,000. I respect the lights you hold, but not you. I'm dying. Let's get going. Oh, that's a place we wanted to get access to. I have to deal with this insect first. Beautiful. Oh, that was the one. If it's we'll dodge, it's not. Rock plaster, looks beautiful. Plaster, maybe. What's wrong? What's wrong with you? Is that the boss? It's not the boss. It could be. But it's not an intro for a boss. Oh my god. I thought that was going to be a boss. What a waste of skill jumps in my lifetime. We have 2 more, they're braying though. All of that annoying attacks, all of those annoying attacks. We have Tasman. I did the bread to you. Well, they didn't have the chance to worship me. Where there's 2 dolls? I don't think the game has any more illusion walls. But there's an area we didn't get to. Would it be a dead end we skipped? Or does it lead to an entirely different path? Okay. It's not an illusion wall, interesting. Is that where we came from? I'm starting to get confused. The game has so many sides. So I remember coming from here. Just normally. So it's one way, that's good. That makes life easier. Oh my god. Oh, I should have... No, we've been brought to the very beginning. That's a shortcut we have to activate next time. Where's the ladder? Unbelievable. Let's activate the shortcut. There they go. There it goes. That one is dead end. And this is one way. And we have 25,000 to lose if we die. That's just a quarter of the upgrade, but it's quite a lot of you. Consider the numbers in the game. And we have a boar dodging. We'll get in anyway. And the first thing I'm gonna do is summon those loyal soldiers. And it looks like an insect. It says a beast. Oh, that's quite... it is an insect that looks like a ball. It's gonna die. That's what matters. It's made of orcs. Stop attacking my soldiers. Oh, we should not have activated phase 2 before we heal. But yeah, it dies. Falling star beast. It came from the sky. It's a galaxy creature. And no. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope. Nothing. Nothing of value to us. Now can we use the map? Yeah, we can. Why do we care? That's another boss we've taken down. Those count as 2 bosses now. And that's the outside world. Awesome. Is that an enemy or is it, could it be a friend that we can purchase goods from? Town of Sorcery. Yeah, we have to solve the riddle, the puzzle, to access this and other areas as well. But I think it's way too soon now, isn't it? That's the main entrance. Oh, what was the talisman we earned? It's not what, this is the most important category for me. I guess. Oh, it's a new category. Yours is off. Okay, it's about those incarnations. It makes them stronger, which we don't care. Attack power. I think we have this one equipped. I think the two do the same thing, don't they? The two of them just have the same functionality. One at the beginning, one at the end. Interestingly enough. Should we try and use the two? Let's switch between the two. And this one might matter. Attack power with successive attacks. Critical hits restore HP. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we'll switch between those two as we see fit. Now we'll have to ask Google of how we can access the buildings of this town as well as other places. They seem to be solid and inaccessible, and it seems they have nothing to do with the main story. So I think it's very easy. We can leave it for some time later. Oh, interesting. Could that be an entrance? Light flame. A seed was barking in town somewhere. Okay, so we solved this town's puzzle. We have to find those all those flames and light them. Now this is one of them. Where's the other? Maybe the other is embedded inside the first one. And on that wait, it could be very likely. Each one is unlocks the other. I see one there, but I don't see how to get there. Could we use this tree? Yeah, we can. I guess we can. No way. Yeah, we made it the right jump. The right jump. But still, yeah. That was uneasy. It looks very easy. It looks fine, but it's very difficult in controlling. It can go wrong for, if you play the game, you know the difficulties of moving the character as well as the horse. That's the second flame. How many sealed doors are there? It's an item that can be reused. I have business to attend to. No one. Just a spirit from the past echoing. Oh, that's the third. Is there a fourth one? Yeah, there's a fourth one. I'll get to after this one. We'll see how to get to that one. And we don't have time. We don't have time for enemies. Maybe if we let all of them, the main one will automatically unseal. The seal will be broken. So we did solve this down sooner than we thought. Thief. Oh, we came from there. How do we get to that? Oh, I see. That one is really quite interesting. That is quite interesting. I think that was a message. I'll get to why it's very interesting in a moment. This I can get very close to it. So yeah, that's fine. Let's head to the Church of the Plague. And summon the house from here. Where's that still? And yeah, let's go after. Oh my god, where are we? Oh, that is quite far. Wasn't it here? Where did it... Oh, it's very close. Yeah, it should be. That one. As it shows. Now, we have to make this jump this way. Otherwise we'll get screwed. And even dropping down the second time has to be planned. Where's the trap in this one? Interesting. Oh my god. So we kinda didn't make it if there's no... This one is quite interesting. There's nothing pleasant up there. Thanks, but I thought we had something to do. Something important. And is dropping down to this one... How do we get to that castle? Oh, I see how. But there seems to be no place. Okay, from here I see only 3. And the fourth one doesn't have flames, has the butcher. How about we retry? And try and get to the same level as those, as there's no ladder for this one. It could be a trap, and maybe it could be... I think it's a trap, but it can be something else. It can be that when some kind of wooden mechanics to use the power of the winds. We'll see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's a trap. 1 second. It could be not. It could be not. Just not forget. Maybe because of the jump we died. Absolutely not from here. Maybe because of the jump. Maybe because it's not it. It kills. It's some kind of a trap. Just retry. Make sure. And most importantly, retrieve our ruins. That did sound scary. Yeah, things going wrong. It's very scary. Yeah, now I wanted to leave back. Anyway, it doesn't look like it's somewhere we can go to, so anyway. Maybe later. And yeah, interestingly, we have access to this building. Oh, that's not a... Just a key. Oh, I can use sorcery as well. Oh, that's very powerful, by the way. Just use just the classic methods. Oh, there you go. Isn't it? Where's the door? This is one of them. So this is 1 out of 3. Let's see the second. And I guess the third is the main. We'll see. We'll see. We're making progress in this game. And as planned, we're not getting as lost as we thought we'd be. Kill everyone, so we don't have to bother during searching. Yeah, this one doesn't seem to be accessible from here. I see no entrance for this one. Oh, that guy is very busy. What's wrong? What's wrong with you? Many buildings seem to be inaccessible. I remember playing the first Soulsborne game I played was Bloodborne, and I was trying to get inside the Yharnam, the doors of the houses in Yharnam. None of them opened. It was a really interesting thing. But it was about the plague in Europe, for those Dracula medievals. This is the second seal, and I guess the third is just the entrance, isn't it? And from there we can get to all the building. Is that how it's structured? I'm not a civil engineer or an architecture engineer, but I have the interest. I think it's art. It's art and science. It's art and engineering. So let's check the main entrance. Maybe it says welcome. I thought someone wanted to fight. Yeah, the main entrance opens up. That's how to solve the mystery, the puzzles of the Town of Sorcery. And there we go. This is called Back Streets. I thought that was the main part of the castle. Looks to me there's nothing else. Just the way around, isn't it? That is interesting. Who would care to be here? We're gonna go inside. Maybe it's not accessible. Maybe it is like Bloodborne. And what is that? I think that's a place we can simply go to. Oh, this one, I thought we had it far from us. Is this telling me that this area is not accessible otherwise? I had these guys. It's the Church of Plague. We're back. Ironically, it's just the back door. We could get here so easily. So, the Town of Sorcery seems to be a town of ghosts as well, isn't it? If this area could reach out to anyway, why does it matter? to unlock the door. If I can't go inside those beautiful buildings, and if these roofs have nothing, no value, why would they matter? Is that death? Okay, that's death by your harm. Spectral seed. No, that was the bad. The bad option. But yeah, at least we can say. But that place was accessible, wasn't it? This area. Wasn't it accessible, just the door blocked from this side? And who would have cared? Where's the ruins? I don't see them. I see something shining in the street. Hi, are you the only guy here? Oh, it's not that one. Could it be up there? Just right where we died. Before I screw and lose 40k. 1 second. 40k ruins. Almost screwed. Almost screwed again. Yeah, that's accessible. Wow, that is smart. I doubt the designers thought of it. Yay! So, none of these interesting buildings are accessible from the inside. Let's set about this down. It leads just outside the town, like it did. That's an interesting puzzle. Why would it be that way? You boring town. I have no interest in it no more. Something shiny. Oh, the man is back. Oh, he's offering something like a shop. We've been attacked by this one. Shooting stars. The pursue foils. This one's more expensive. Swiftly fires semi-invisible magic projectile. This one's even more expensive. Sulfur mist before caster. Hope I shall cease to. Yet, yeah, I have nothing else to offer, you see. And we did lose quite some money. One more thing I want to do around this area. I wanted to go to the other side of that bridge. That I think it's called a gate. Oh my god, that's very deadly. So, that gate, the castle gate, very cheap. The guy that you're saying out is dead. Were we running away from this guy? That's kinda funny. He must be running away from us. How easy. You know what? I'll be back for you. Have business to attend to. Now no one can stop me. This area. No one would survive. Try and stop me. Oh, those are the flames, and they're interesting actually. They do go after the character even if he takes a turn. They take a turn as well. That's very powerful. Magnetic style. Was this guy the guy that we could not defeat? Entrance. That's a beautiful place to be prisoner at, but it's very wet. Very deadly. There's nothing else but dying in a brutal way. Eternal darkness. Bet not. Hope not. Pray to God it's not. Except for those who seek darkness. And others. That's all. There's no way we can land from there without a parachute. So, this part of the world, this area, is mainly discovered. And there's nothing else to do. We have to think about our next move. Oh, that's why. What is a job? Dragonfly? It's called a dragonfly. Doesn't seem to deserve the name. Where's the other entrance? Are these mushrooms? They look like upside down mushrooms being sticked all together. Hey! Try it again. Not sure. What do you offer? Nothing of value. Not to us. Not now. So, yeah, I guess that such cases of war and medieval dark ages, dark times, it's very common that traders all they have is just a few items. Where else in this area that I'm not comfortable to? This entire area. I don't like the colors. Should we try and solve the puzzle of this one? Since we've started solving the town, I have confidence we can do this one too. But this one is strictly, it doesn't even indicate how. Could it be the same way? It doesn't have another puzzle like the academy. We'll see. How do we get up here? Through the tree from here. Okay, do you remember when we couldn't do anything inside that castle? We couldn't kill any of those enemies. Now we can, but we already collected everything inside. That is important. And this giant dragon is not yet dead, is he? Yeah, he's alive. We can try and kill him, but could be a waste of the story timeline. I can't kill him. He can't move though. He's not able to move. Which is kinda sad. I like dragons. Those are baby dragons. Oh, it's just one of the main ones actually. Yes, it's a baby dragon. Oh, it's very powerful. Your death. He killed the horse. There's another one. And they don't pay much actually. What's the head of this guy? Yeah. Oh, they are. That's so cute. It's a female. It's their mother. Isn't it? It's almost dying. Can we go inside it now? Do you know we can kill it? But should we? Or will we miss the very important thing in the story? It still is buried. Will it awaken if we try and kill it? Maybe we can reset the game, we can ask for forgiveness. Let's actually defeat the largest dragon in the game. We've got him 1/4. Oh, I think they are restricted to that. They are going down actually. Quite sadly. That is quite sad. If we are able to kill this dragon. I don't want it to go. But maybe there's something of value and very important if we kill it. Could be vice versa, could lose something important from the main story of the game if we kill it as well. Now it awoke. Can it move? It seems unable. Very old. It seems to be very old, unable to move all of its body. It got angry. Only its head became double about. The back of its body seems to be paralyzed. That's halfway. He's very weak. I'm not sure if we should kill him or not. Let's wait for the stamina to restore. What if I kill him? I hate doing this. Very ancient. I'm really hoping I'm not that idiot that is killing the most important thing. In real life I wouldn't. If I had that giant dragon in front of me, I would never want to see it disappear or have it out of the world. But yeah, we're almost there. Let's actually Google this. I don't regret this. Google Elden Ring. Should we kill the Elder Dragon? Oh, there's something. It's called Dragon Griol. It's a massive dragon lying on the ground, surrounded by regular ones, and is found in this area. This is an optional boss, meaning players do not have to kill it in order to advance in Elden Ring. But why is it a boss? It's just dead. It's sleeping. It's dying. It's paralyzed. What about him? What else do we have? The boss is, it's called a boss, and the boss is optional. I've never seen a paralyzed boss. You can There's not much information. Elder Dragon Grial was the mother of all dragons, dwarfing all who stood before her like a looming mountain. That's her court. It's the first dragon. But yeah, do not try to kill it from the front, I guess. It gives quite a lot of 74 of ruins. It's not worth it. If it disappears, it's not worth it, but having it alive, will it be of any importance in the game? And yeah, this is considered a boss, and it's the third boss in this stream we defeat. We need stamina. I hate to be doing this. Almost there. I've never seen a boss that... It feels kinda embarrassing. We are trying to kill a paralyzed dragon, even though it's a giant dragon. To it we are just like the insect in size. The insect that bites and kills. Stinging him all the time. I like dragons, I had to be doing this. I didn't know it could be killed. Maybe at that time we didn't have the power to do any damage to it compared to now. I can't imagine the world area after it disappears. We'll have to deal with its babies. But they grow to be as large as the first dragon. And the first dragon is dead. And it's turning to dust. And we have just one dragon, a new dragonic power, Cathedral of the Dragon, and that's what it reveals. The boss that does nothing. Now that's not why we are here. What is that building? I'm not planning to go down. If I hit a part of the world, it would be this part of the world. Interesting. Smithing, stone, smithing. Let's head to that puzzle sealed with the puzzle castle. And who's that there? Oh, it's a tree. I think it's also animated. Only one level up. Oh, we were after dexterity. And we'll do the next phrase on. Now we have to go to that building, which is that way. That's one of the bosses, I think. There's a boss at each of these minor tree. It's not our target though. Not yet. We want to be going with that sealed door sealed building, castle, whatever. Oh, there's one here. Yeah, it's each and every one. It's scalable, but don't have time now. It's very boring to just repeat and killing the same. That's our target for now. That's our goal. By the way, yeah, if that's there, we can do something about this. Doesn't seem to be accessible from up here. That is something we wanna ask Google about. I could have just... it seems it can be. Thank God. Oh, we can go this way. Something we never noticed. Interestingly. But what after? Oh, it's accessed just from here. This place is full of books. And these seem to be new and fresh food as well. Should we go up? Okay, let's say this is the first place we get to in this castle. That's very dark. Absolutely not the goal. But yeah, that's the highest top in the building. Take me somewhere now. Memory stone. If that's of any importance, how useless can be sometimes. Can we go there? Can't wait. Gob. Yeah, that's one of the secrets. That looks like a mini boss. Actually it creeps, looks like a boss even. And we have 40 to lose. Let's first make sure the entrance is unlocked. Does that lead to the entrance? Or at least to the same guy. Just from another place. Doable. With the mini boss. And yeah, that's the entrance. Oh, it's a dead end. All of this place is just for that item? Yeah, that's the entrance and the bottom of the elevator. And that's it. And the top that we acquired the item from in this room. Yeah, exactly. Nothing else. And this is the second sealed door we solved the puzzle of. There's nothing else. If you care about that item, otherwise it's meaningless to be here. It looks like it's larger than we've seen. Where else do we have? I remember those ones. Downstairs. This one had a puzzle. It's been quite some time. This one asked us to find 4 of that looks really beautiful. Yeah, that's beauty. This one yet had a puzzle. Seek 3 wise beasts. Was it 4? If you want to enter from the main entrance. I think we want to do this one. Very cheap ones. Who would need to do this? Oh. Army style. Let's do the puzzle. I think this man, the one that doesn't want to speak to us, would if we wear a certain costume. It's gonna be funny. But yeah, let's search for the wise beast first. And yeah, I think that would be enough for this stream. Whether we find another boss or not. Now this guy can't be for nothing. Right here. Seaside Ruins. Go girl. First seek. Who are they and where are they? The other thing is, Seaside Ruins. And we'll have to call this guy's what this guy says. Oh, he's not here anymore. Then that's not a mission. He's gone. Where do I feel sad for this guy? Church of Dragon Communication, was it? And the 3 wise beasts after. But first I wanna speak to the guys at the so we were given, we have 9. We can afford these two. This one I think we purchased. This one's not let's get the 2. And the round table. It's a European classic, by the way. I think it's based on reality, but it has imagination to it added and culture. Yeah, it's part of the European culture. It makes very sense. It's been chosen. Oh my god, we have very powerful. Good. Good. 8, we just need 2. This one has to be about dragons. 3 and 1. I would use that one for the other swords. What was the other sorcery item I had? That we could have we could equip. I had in our infantry before. Where'd it go? It was here. Oh, now I have more options. It was this one, wasn't it? 38, this one is worth it. This one is just 30. Actually, the 2 are worth it. Actually, let's see how it looks like. It matters. Doesn't look quite fancy, but it has very beautiful stone to it. Yeah, again, no, the same limitation. If I compare the 2, oh, this one we can that's not it. Oh, this one is used. Anyway. I think we're fine this way. We'll see which one is more powerful. And we'll switch if needed. Doesn't seem to me the dodge has changed because of the helmet already. Last year? The same. We'll do those two. Oh, we have a few to offer, don't we? No, no more. That indicates so many more items. Or as much as we can afford. We need 20. $15. None. If something matters. So yeah, if you want the smithing stones, you can purchase them from this these dolls, twin maidens. but that's very expensive. We'll take only 2. That offers a key, but nothing matters to us. Nothing else. That's quite interesting. Let's actually spend them upgrading. That solves it. We don't need to go to the first areas anymore. The 2 have stopped. I think this one is more important, so let's upgrade the Ashu Floor for this one. I want to do the same thing. And now, yeah, still more powerful. We have to say goodbye to this one. The thing I want to do is upgrade one of these, but we have so many. I want to find the fanciest to us, and we'll upgrade to maximum. We'll do a few ones, not only 1 or 2. That's it. That seems to be it. Those to be purchased. What was that one? No, for this one. I'm quite practical. Yeah, I forgot. It was mainly for the shields. It was not for the sword. I remember now. It was for the shield. That was very heavy. That I remember now. Which one is the upgrade? This one is 105. $104. I've always wanted to do this. And yes, this one. And if those can increase, only the magic. Fine. That's just how it looks like. And we have the other one if needed. And yeah, that's my favorite shield. One of my favorite. Compared to the ones we have, all of them. I don't like these. I don't like the wood ones. Not the round one, not these. The large ones, I would use them if we had, if they were lightweight, but not. This one is not quite nice. It's not bad, but this one looks better. And this one is golden. I don't like golden ones. So that is the one that up to this point we managed to acquire. I don't know if there are others in the game. Maybe they look even better. But yeah, that's how we want to look like. For the sword, I really want to think we do possess fancier sword than this one. But this one has very interesting power to it, so That's why we are keeping it until we find a better alternative. This lady has no update except for main bosses. Yeah, I'm looking at that, yes. Yeah, she's saying the same thing. That's the very main story. That guy, the main story. And that's it. I feel really sorry this guy here. I wanted to do his mission, but he just vanished forever. Now, the puzzle of the three wise beasts. And I'm searching for a very summarized. Okay. It's even easier than we thought. Let's go back. It's not any far from here. I thought we had to go to another side of the world. And it appears it's not all we need to do is just kill the turtles on this island. And there's 3, I think. None of them is appearing to us. I think they should be done in sequence, I guess. I mean, who would find the turtle that is not appearing? Turtles. I don't think it's funny actually, not this one, but where are they? It's really not funny they don't appear. That won't take us anywhere. There's no one, not even beasts. How does it not? Open up. Actually, there's something about this way though. In the real world, turtles are called the wise animals. And it's not made up just in this game. That is derived from a real, I guess, cultural thing, storytelling thing. Yeah, turtles among animals are known to be the wise creatures. That does make sense. But I imagined an entirely different scenario. Real beasts. How did they not die? They reappear. They never die. And anyway, our real target is the turtles. And I see none of them. Oh, that's one of them. And no, I'm not gonna use the bow. Guys, can you just leave me for a second to deal with this turtle? Did it come down? Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Up, up, up. I cannot target it from here. I cannot lock the screen on it. Do I need to use sulfur to kill you? So you don't return? There you go. Yeah. That's the second, so we've already killed the first. Now the third. Yeah, I remember killing a turtle at this site, but it seems I did save that. We don't need to repeat. There's one left, and that is a third one. And the third one is placed at a more remote site than the one we just found. That would be above this castle, even before we enter it. Have you seen a turtle hiding somewhere? Where's the third? That's not all of them, obviously. I should check the location of the third. I just closed the goggle even, shouldn't have. What's the latest page we've visited? What's the third one? Oh, it's easier than I thought. Because it's at night in our case. I won't delete the video though. It's placed right there. Should be there. Should be daytime. Oh, there it is. This one. That's it. And yeah, they are known for their wisdom among other animals. And storytelling in particular. That's a beautiful sky. Yeah, let's enter this building. It's not even a castle. It's just a site we acquire items from, I guess. Oh, it's full of paintings. It's an area of an artist. By the way, we have to relook up the use of paintings. We have so many optional ones. We earn them. And yes, just this roof, I guess. Oh, there's the attic. And there's a chest box, and there's an item in it. And again, it's another memory stone, which I don't find any value of, personally. Now I need Goga for one more thing. The thing I really wanna, I think we should have been should have solved already is this area. We thought by killing the enemy we get the means of solving this, but it appears it's not. So let's ask Google. Yeah, why didn't I do that sooner? Okay, the person seems to be at the same progress as we are. Okay, so we were sent to that Ronnie, I think her name was Ronnie. And we are about of her missions, but what do we need to do? We need to complete the mission first. We need a statue as an item. Okay, it's part of a main quest line. There seems to be a main something not yet. It's part of the main story, but it's related to this lady here, Ronnie. Players will need to take the inverted statue. Where's the statue? Let's ask this girl. She has something to do with it. Oh my god! Almost died. The good thing about these buildings. This way. Not again. We have to bring the elevator first. And sweet as it is. That beautiful girl. Just wake her up. Oh, she's asleep. Maybe we have to change the time? Or is she just waiting? Let's pass time. That dragon won't be alive for long. Pass time. It could be just naturally done by just doing the main story, so it's not bother much. If it's related, just leave it to that for now. I thought it was one of the optional, or we've skipped it, but it seems way too soon to access that side. I'm trying to remember where are the places. Yeah, she's just asleep. Doesn't matter the time of the day. Who's that in here? Seems someone we haven't spoken to. I think that's enough bosses. I'm not gonna do any more bosses in this stream because I wanna do more progress. We don't need these. Oh, that's related to her. I think we've heard that before. What should we do now? Oh, she's not quite far. Maybe now she'll speak? She should be the one that is in our surface, not vice versa. That was quite shocking when I knew. Did you see that frame? Should I kill her? But she's the main character. Oh, we can kill her. But we're not gonna do that. That was my mistake. We have to ask for forgiveness somewhere in the world. How did that get activated? I didn't know I had that ability all the time. We banned her. That's so sad. Let's try and see her. Maybe we didn't... It's only one attack, it's not that we insisted on killing her. What an accident. She just got too sad. Overreacted. She's gone. We have to ask for forgiveness, like other Souls games. I guess that is done by visiting this guy here. If that's a necessary forgiveness. Vows. Your sins are absolved. He's gone. This one seems to be very interesting. The ability that I truly want to do disable. If we go back, will be she alive now? We'll have to Google how to reset that if it's not this way. One of the most important characters to me. I did this so many times when I was new to the Soulsborne games. I did this so many times with Bloodborne as well as Dark Souls 3. I think I even won. Oh, she's there. She's there. That's how you reset, by the way. And yeah, that's where we... Good. That is the idea. Where were we going? I mean, it's been more than 2 hours. Should we continue? Doing the... Where is this area unvisited? Doing the list of the bosses? Oh, I just said we'll leave that for next time. So that's solved. I guess we want to seek more of those sealed places. Oh, that one should be just dropped. Not quite dropped, just unequipped. Why have we never been here? Why? Eat sheep, brother. Let's reset. They can't do anything if we reset. Nothing now. Yeah, I've never been here. Oh, a samurai costume. Doesn't look bad. Even though we are not onto samurais. In this game in particular. Looks like very interesting flame. Crafting, yeah, we won't. And it doesn't have any stones or keys. What was this one called? Isolated merchants shake. And yeah, that's it. That is an interesting item. What do we have here? Oh, let's even further. It seems it's just the edge of the world. That looks interesting. Sheep and wolves living along together in peace before I came. Oh, we don't need to beat this anymore. We already did it. What the hell is that? 1 second. I'll use the best techniques we have to eliminate this guy. Oh, that's not the... He did deceive us. That's not the one I wanted to activate, but yeah. I didn't even see a guy in there. Interestingly. Step back there and take our revenge. Our revenge and retrieve our ruins. Our money. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't look bad actually. As bad as the rest of this island. I thought it was just a torch. I didn't see him. Yeah, that is quite deceiving. Oh my god! That was one of the horses. Our ruins are gone. We lost 9k, 10k almost. Should forget about it. And we don't need we already killed that guy before. We wanna check if there's any area. Anything we didn't complete. Let's see that place. I remember coming out to the toxic swamp with so many insects. How far on this place? I think we've been there. Yeah, we've been there. Oh, that's just the way out. Even. We just were here. And we know this is a dead end. This guy... Oh, that's actually a link between the two. Let's reset here. She's saying the same thing he was saying. Maybe they are related. Even though I'm not quite excited that my theory is right, that seems to be related to me. Or maybe it's just something common in the game. Wolf. Beast. Why do we bother if we have to go all the way around? In the first place. Where's the closest site of grace? Oh my god. Yeah, we have nothing to lose. We'll have to find another way. Wasn't this underground the right place to be? I was planning to stream out today, but it seems we are not. I think the intro did yeah, I think that's the closest. The intro should be the link to our next art stream. It consumes a lot of energy. It can go for nothing. It's not as easy as playing games. Why is everyone dying behind me? Because of this giant. Are you going to shoot your legs? Die already. What a weak giant. That's good, that's how you aim. I'll help you. There I am. Here I am. He did actually kill the horse. Oh, this one is more powerful. His weakness is not at his legs like the other one. Did he faint yet? He killed the horse. And trying to kill me. How about it's your turn to die? Isn't that whistle from Sekiro? Hopefully his Majesty, the King of Bots, is willing to speak to us now. Oh, he wouldn't even speak to us. How useless. This way. I am the Elden Lord. Speak up. Maybe because I killed most of his kind. It seems just a dead end to be. Tazari does a dead end. Defeat. Interesting. Do you have parasites? Do you need help with them? That doesn't look bad. And what the map has in that place? Maybe it's later in the game, I guess. Where else have we not... We haven't been here. We've never been here. We have to mark that, actually. There's a swamp in here. But it seems we already completed that side. Where does this place seems like it leads I don't know, maybe I'm just dead end here. This lady won't update. We got to the end and there's nothing. Have we been here? I think we have. Well, let's go back to that floor. There's something we didn't do. Maybe it's not even meant to be accessed from here. Let's go back to the cellar. Yeah, very strong enemies in here. They used to be. Okay, I cannot light any of these. I think we should. Oh, that's an interesting beast. It's a mini boss. Have we never been there? That doesn't quite kill me, but if it leads somewhere, it matters. In case they shoot this guy. Do you have stones? Keys? Nothing. I'll be back for the rest of the areas. I guess we have this area and we, oh my god, really felt very cold on my chest. I felt very light-hearted. He's gone. Please, I don't want to be trapped in here. The funny thing to do is actually to access this side, but it seems it's not reachable from the snow area. How do we get there? Interestingly enough. Should we do that, boss? It looks very interesting to me. I think it was here, down at the volcano. With this one. Yeah, that one. And in any way, I'll try one attempt. We don't have much to lose. We'll actually, if we can, with someone, but well, I wanna see if we can do it now, or should we leave it for next time? And yeah, it seems he's not even done by summons. But since we have nothing to lose... Oh, that's another way to him. On foot. Let's try now. I forgot to check something. Before I enter this fight. Oh, that's just the guy we've defeated. But he's way more powerful, you can see. Yeah. It's not easy. The same swords are of the same power. Seems he's quite vulnerable to fire. If that does anything to this boss, that would be funny. Yeah, it takes a few for it causes a headache to do anything to this guy. This one's active now. Something we can use. I'll see you next time. Along with this rifle from the skies.